Hi everyone, I'm Nur Aquila and let me show you to the introduction and literature review. So, Parkinson's disease is a brain disorder that leads to shaking, stiffness, and difficulty with walking, balance, and coordination. Also, it is the second most common neurodegenerative disorder after Alzheimer's. So, our problem statement is require patient physically appear in clinic to track the UPDRS. And second, traditional method is limited and not scalable. Expensive to implement and not scalable. And number three is routinely checking is difficult because it's time consuming for immobility patient. So we come up with a solution to do the telemonitoring to predict UPDRS score with voice measure rapidly and remotely with clinically useful accuracy. So we come out with a research question and aim. So our research question, we have three. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. And our aim is to build a predictive model that can accurately predict the total UPDRS score with at least 0.9 R-squared based on the voice measure. Okay, now we proceed to the literature review. There are quite a number of papers have already examined the effectiveness of voice measure in Parkinson's disease telemonitoring. So we have number 2, number 3, and number 4. So based on number 2, we can see the dataset feature, how it have measured total UPDRS and relationship. And we can see how the numbers of total UPDRS can influence the relationship, whether it's positive or negative. Next, we can also see we have the dysphonia measure, description, and total UPDRS payment R based on the literature review number 5, and we can see how it's influencing each other to have the result. Next, we proceed to the linear regression literature review. So we have our model, which is linear regression, the papers, the data, and the result. As you can see, for the papers in SANAS, we can see we have a result with MAE, this, and for the second one, which is SANAS 2010, you can see the result. We have this total UPDRS, and also for the B Varghese, you can see we have the result as our total UPDRS. So next, we proceed to the support vector mission literature review. We also have 3 papers with this data. So for the B Varghese, we have total UPDRS RMSE 7.49. For M Nilashi, we have the result total UPDRS R2 0.831. And for the papers OX Kidere, we have the total UPDRS MAE 7.02, MSE 82.67, and R 0.53. Next, we proceed to the another literature review, which is random forest regressor. So we have 2 papers, and then the result for our graph, we have predicted Parkinson's disease UPDRS with 0.89 R-squared using 5 parents random forest, which is 500 trees. And for the BAD-AH, we have the result for the predicted Parkinson's disease MDS UPDRS3 with R-squared 0.79. The last one, we have the decision tree regressor, the literature review. So for M Nilashi 2017, we have this data, and the result, we have total UPDRS R2 0.803. Thank you, that's all for me, and we proceed to the next with my friend. Thank you very much.